Here we go, kids, and thank you for joining the Wease family circus. We got an extra family today. We have not only my son, Satchel Jacob Levin, from Captivate Media, this fabulous joint.
It's fabulous.
My wife, Beth Doreen Levin, and visiting from not Nashville, from Nashville, where all the hip people live now. They all followed Beth Donahue.
Oh God!
Did they? You were there before. Was this?
Oh yeah, we were there like 30 years ago when it was cool and fun. Now it's this racist, homophobic nightmare.
Wait a minute.
It's the bachelorette capital of the world.
Oh,
I
my
think
God.
everybody goes there.
It's so Republican.
Well, it's so funny you said that because I'm not going to mention her name, Bub, because I don't want to.
Okay.
But a real staunch right-wing Republican with a lot of money that we know that lived by us in Florida just moved to Nashville.
Yep.
And, I mean, this person actually toured with Trump.
Wow.
And just moved to Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you,
She
they're
is-
all there.
Everybody's moving. And
I know. It's crazy that they've figured out how many people a day move in.
Really?
Into Nashville, and the number was just staggering.
So being there as long as you have, what do you feel? What do you see different?
Probably it's because the store that we work in, the grocery store, is in the heart of the money.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you were in the fancy grocery store.
We're in a fancy one, and everybody has the golf cart and
Really?
and the kids and and it's with the huge Trump flags on the back of them and
No
the red
kidding.
hats and the big fake boobs. It's just, not that there's not fake boobs everywhere, but extra Trumpy boobs. They're just awful. But what's weird is you think how sometimes you find out that somebody, you think, oh, well, there's no way this person's a Trumper. They're my friend. And then you find out they are, and you just instantly, your heart sinks, You're like, oh, my God, how are you completely insane? And I didn't know it.
That happened to me this past year. A girl, I had no idea. Now, we have a ton of friends who are very Republican and
Right.
some that are Republican and Trumpers. But this one friend, I thought for sure she wasn't. And then I found out and it freaked me out. I was like, oh my God.
I know.
I had no idea.
You rethink everything.
Well, no, I'm not. There's that trend going around that how do you stay, people are dropping their friends. We can't, Wease and I did that, we would have no friends.
Right.
We would have no friends. And as a matter of fact, a girlfriend that we were just with recently at a barbecue, she had these two guys that are good friends of hers. This girl went over their house daily.
Let me come in a
Okay.
little. She didn't tell you that the two guys were very gay. Very gay.
What's very gay? They were gay.
Well,
Extra
they
gay.
were very
They're
gay.
not so very gay because I didn't even think they were gay at
Oh,
first.
my God.
Well,
We would go over there for dinner. They're so gay. Anyway, they were
Wearing
gay.
pumps and earrings and super gay.
Were they flamboyant?
no,
what is it?
they're not. They're not flamboyant at all.
Okay,
I know what you mean.
but they were gay, married?
They're married. Yeah, they're a beautiful couple.
And we met them through these people.
Right.
And when I'm telling you, she was over there daily, and she would invite us. She's like, "Oh, want to get together? We'll have dinner." And the dinner was at their house. We didn't even know the first time we went. We didn't even know these people. She actually had a dinner party at their house. That's how close they were. They all of a sudden last year. They weren't responding to her, and she's like, I don't know what I did. She was trying to figure it out. She thought it was because the one guy's cat died, and she didn't respond good enough with the dead cat. She was going through her brain, racking her brain. She finally went over there not long ago, showed up at their house, and she she starts spewing out. She's like, I know it's because of the cat. I'm sorry. And they let her go on and on about the whole cat thing. And then when she was done, told her it was because they couldn't be friends with her anymore because she was a Republican. And she wasn't even a Trumper. She was just.
What do you mean?
She's not a Trumper. She's just a little Republican.
They aren't going to give her the gas pipe for being
They
a
gas
little-
piped her. Yeah, they did.
I'm going to go see those
No,
guys.
don't you dare.
Oh, I'm going.
Do not get involved.
I'm going.
Anyway.
Because
I don't really mind if people are Republicans. It's if you love Trump. I mean, we've always had two parties.
Right.
You'd win and we respected it, and then
Right.
we'd win and we go
Right.
back and forth. But this is different.
Right.
If you really deeply think this guy has got it going on, there's something seriously wrong with you.
I agree, but you're fucking up my podcast because I have had to avoid politics for so long.
Take
and
two?
it's funny.
It's okay for Beth to do it.
It's
though.
okay, honey.
No, it's not.
You're good.
No, it's okay that
But
you said
anyway,
it, though.
Yeah, you can say
Beth,
it.
the funny part is, I am deeply political.
I know you are.
And I am deeply study Trump every day from every angle.
Oh.
But I try to avoid it on the radio because the other side, they go nut.
I know they do.
You're a libtard, fuckhead, asshole.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I read
matter
it.
of fact, here's a good one that pissed me off yesterday. Yesterday was Robert De Niro's birthday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And on Facebook, an Italian kid I know, a right-wing kid, posted with a picture of Robert De Niro, "Happy birthday, Robert De Niro." You should have seen the comments. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He's a traitor. I always respond now and then. I can't help myself. One person said, biggest hypocrite ever. I wrote in. I never get answered, by the way.
Right.
Never, because they don't have an answer.
Right.
When I ask a question that, they don't know what they're talking, I go, please tell me how he's a hypocrite.
Right.
No answer. They don't even know what hypocrite
I was going to say. They
what
don't know
could
what
they
it means.
if the guy hates Trump, which is what he exposes,
Yes.
how does that make him a hypocrite?
Right.
I would say he's the opposite of a hypocrite.
Right.
But anyway, I try to avoid politics. So far, we haven't done any on the pod, right? That's okay.
Oh, God.
No, it's okay.
Now I'm going to
There's
go
always a
home.
first.
First of all, you
My
know
house
what?
is going to be on fire.
No.
You know what? It's a podcast now.
Right.
Fuck them. You
No,
know,
I mean-
I always wondered if I used to have liberals say, I just wish you would do a show, a liberal show, because I got stuff, but I never did. Maybe I could at least, we got this one.
Throw it out. Blame it on me. I don't care.
Man, they don't
not
care.
blaming-
We're good.
No, it's.
No, you don't care, right, Willis?
No.
No one's here
I
for
didn't
me.
even
No one
think to
gives a
ask
shit.
if anything was off limits. I was all
It's
excited
not
because
off
I could
limits.
say
Nothing.
fuck.
We have no one to report to. We have
no boss.
Yeah, there's zero. Yeah, you can say whatever the hell you want.
Because I see what they do to you.
Oh, you
Every
do?
time you just mention something.
Oh,
So
he
I'm like,
enjoys
"Oy."
that. He so loves fighting that he when he gets bored, he just hops on Facebook and starts fighting. It's like it's his hobby.
Yeah, he's good at it.
If he's not getting enough poker and he's got to do that.
That's because I could go in here right now and show you this one particular guy. I mean, obviously, there must be some far right-wing spots that you can get all your shit from and then split it over. Because some of the stuff, the guy would, by the way, he has posted this one 10 times at least. Obama's going to jail next week.
Oh, he does not post that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh,
That's
yeah.
like embarrassing, though. How do you even fight with that? That's just
That's
embarrassing.
I could show you his posts. They're unbelievable. But it's not like, it just means that he's dumb.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's not lying. Someone lied to him.
Right.
It reminds me, you'll get a kick out of this, and it'll piss Doreen off.
Oh, thanks.
But something I can never forget, and I don't know why. We went up to the Thousand Islands and met her mom and her current boyfriend at the time. They were there, and they had just come from Canada. And they, this is a
gonna piss me
long
off.
time. This is pre-Trump.
I think it's hysterical.
And the guy said, did you know the Democrats are running Hulk Hogan for president? I go, what? Don't be ridiculous. The guy wanted to beat me up. And he said, I heard it on the radio in Toronto. So I tried to explain to him it was a bit. I'm sure it was a bit.
Right.
It was a bit.
Right.
And that pissed him off. That's how dumb motherfuckers are.
In today's era, and the biggest issue is it doesn't matter if it's true or not. You can say or post whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
And people just think everything is true. So they share it and they don't fact check it because they don't do it for you. Just go verify every claim that you're reposting. Quickly go and do some research.
Thank you.
Because it'll always tell you it's false.
Well, here's the funny thing. Just today, when I see a liberal one that looks crazy to me, I will research it. So just today, I saw one about a Republican in Florida that just got busted for child molestation.
Yes.
And so I didn't even want to comment until I researched, because I thought this maybe this is bullshit. And I went, and it's true. It's definitely true. So I went in, and I made my I sent it to the guy that
I saw
posts
it.
all the fakes. Oh, you saw it.
I did.
It's real. Well, that guy, you should see his stuff. Oh my God. So anyway, we got off here because of fucking Beth. But the reason Beth, for those of you that wouldn't know, it's years later. I can't even say what year I met Beth, but I do know at the time you were at the Funny Bone first, weren't you?
Yes.
She was.
I was
you're
with
from
John Regi.
Do you
You're
have any
from-
idea about what year it was?
Shit.
Should have been thinking about these things prior to the podcast.
I should have been
Why? Who
thinking
cares?
about it too.
But you're from St. Louis?
Born in St. Louis, and then when I was 10, we moved to Columbia, Missouri, which is just between St. Louis and Kansas City. And in 1986 is when I started doing stand-up. And I moved up pretty quick, but I wasn't a headliner when I first came here.
You weren't?
No. John Regi was the headliner. John Regi, who was the producer of the Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah, he's all over.
Oh, huge. Unfortunately, you put somebody like me in front of a guy like that, very intelligent comedy, and I'm up there, pussy this, vagina that, and it was, so there was that. And then I think I came back as a headliner. And so, God, it had to be, I think I was still sober the first time. So it was before 95. That's all I know. And it was pretty.
When you say still sober, you mean like you had a
The first
problem
time.
and then you stopped, or like you hadn't started yet?
No, when I started comedy, I went to rehab before I ever went on stage.
Okay.
Because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. And I was sober for like 7 years, my first 7 years. And then fell off the wagon for about 10. And
Do you know what made you fall off? Like, how does that happen?
Comedy.
No, what happens is you stop going to meetings.
Oh, so meetings actually really make a difference.
It does.
All my friends still go that.
Yeah.
quit.
If you don't go, it's just a matter of time, because you're just not getting your medicine.
Yeah.
It's your medicine, Now, a lot of people argue with that, and nowadays there's other. So I'm just saying, at that time for me, I would go to a different city every week, and every city I went to a meeting, thousands and thousands, and that's what kept me. And
Are you still?
Now I am.
Meetings?
But there was no
meetings.
Don't go to
Okay,
meetings
so I have
anymore.
a question. Nowadays, obviously, very easy with the internet and social media to find meetings. But back then, how did you find where a meeting was?
You had a little book. A little
An
book.
actual book?
An actual book. There was no
and they
cell
knew what
phones
time
or-
and the places and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there was a phone number. Every city had a phone number, you know, and I would call and say, is this the meeting? And that, yep, and that was it. And I would go.
Wow. I've been wondering about that because nowadays you could probably just
Right.
hop on and, oh, there's one here on this street at this time. And that.
Yeah.
But I was like, back then, how did people do it?
Well, now you just log on to your computer for a meeting.
Right.
You know.
Oh, you don't even
Oh, you
have
can do them like virtually?
Oh, yeah. Nobody go. I mean, people.
Wait a minute, virtually?
Yeah. It really got
Makes sense.
big during COVID.
Yeah, people
You
would
know, and people were like, we got to figure something out. So
Yeah, because you got all
and
these.
Yeah, you have like a million little squares. You can go to a meeting in, Australia or a meeting in Africa.
Oh, I would have picked the Australia meeting.
because of the accent.
Yeah.
You know, today that guy who drives me nuts politically posted a picture of a gay parade somewhere, and the three guys in front were dressed really insanely, and he would post it and goes, "This is just more proof that Democrats have mental disorders." So I was too lazy. Usually I'd like to comment, how do you know what they might not even be political, they're just fucking gay. Doesn't mean they're Democrats, even though they probably would be. But my point is, believe it or not, when they see her, like what she's wearing today, if that guy saw her, he would go, Democrat, look at this wacko shit.
Yes.
When in reality, it's personality over your dumb Republican fucking head. That's personality. Too much for you. Never mind.
Who's on your shirt?
Diana Ross.
Shouldn't have told him. I needed to beat
Was
him
I
up for a
right?
few minutes. Of course.
Well, he wouldn't know Diana Ross. He's too
He
young.
might. I was going to
I
give
know.
him. I was going
I
to
know.
nudge
Yeah.
him. Well, the other day, my boss at my job, who is, I wish I could say his name because he has the most amazing name. Real good looking guy, very Clark Kent. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I was somewhere I was going about you guys and your dog's named Stevie Nicks. And he goes, I've heard of him.
Oh, God.
He's 24.
Oh, he's only 24?
Yeah.
Your
but
boss is
still.
24?
And then I tell somebody else I work with, Robert wants to go to Niagara Falls. Nothing.
Never heard of that?
Never heard of
Isn't
it.
it one of the 7 wonders of the world?
Yes, that's just ignorance.
That's actually not true.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah. I think that was a
It
myth.
should be. I think it's
should be.
8,
Okay.
even though there's not 8.
Yeah.
But it definitely should be.
You know, it's so funny. I just read 2 big books about the Eagles, the band.
Right?
Not on purpose. I'm not kidding you. I never was an Eagle fan. I just read so many books that somehow I started this one because I didn't have a real one.
Right.
And then I went, this is interesting, long
Right.
story short. You know, it's amazing when you're our age and know about the right bands. I mean, everybody was banging Stevie Nicks. I'm not kidding you. You would not believe how many men from the Eagles and J.D. Souther. It's so.
What about Linda
Now, why
Ronstadt?
you got to say it like that?
She's a
Why
hoe.
you got to say it like that? Just banging her like she's just some hoe. I mean, it's not like she didn't bring the goods.
The funny thing was the Eagles and the Fleetwood Mac were in direct competition at this particular time.
Her great love was, what's his name?
Lindsey
She-
Buckingham?
No, not Lindsay. He was in the Eagles. Tell me some Eagle guys.
Don Henley, Glenn Frey.
She loved him. And
Glenn Frey.
it's the real weird looking guy. He's still alive.
In the Eagles?
Is it Joe Walsh?
Joe Walsh, definitely Joe Walsh.
No, it can't be
Yes.
Joe Walsh. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, now Laura Badane and Mark Badane have to take us to the Eagles at the Sphere.
Oh,
I was going to say, aren't you guys going?
I'm dying to see it now.
Don Felder, he's my favorite Eagle.
Can't be Don Felder. He wasn't even good looking.
He is too good looking. Don Felder was good looking.
Was he?
Didn't you
did-
just see him?
Yeah, I
Joe
did.
Walsh.
Joe Walsh.
Joe Wine, we
It's her
said
greatest
we knew.
love.
Who's?
Stevie.
She's full of shit. J.D. Souther, who's sort of an Eagle, she was with him for 2 years.
Okay, why would she tell the interviewer all her great loves and leave one out when she's naming
Wait,
names?
she left J.D. Souther out, and you're reading some fake shit.
Yeah,
you
what do
better
I know
fact
about
check this.
Stevie
Telling you.
Nicks?
She lived with him for 2 years.
That
There's
doesn't mean he
another-
was a great love.
Wait, I'll tell you another story.
True.
Tom Petty was having relationships with Stevie Nicks.
Right, but
And I'm trying to remember, the record executive came over.
it was Jimmy Iovine.
Oh, that you know.
I know my Stevie Nicks.
You
He
do.
goes that, you know.
You come up with
I know all about Jimmy Iovine.
So did you know that Tom Petty, he came over to Stevie's house. Tom Petty was already doing business. He had to hide in the basement.
Yes.
And
Oh, I think I knew that.
just for music people, my main Eagle, Don Felder, taught Tom Petty how to play a guitar when he was a music teacher in Gainesville, Florida.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
That's pretty crazy.
And then later in life, when Tom Petty became Tom Petty,
Right?
he actually gave him credit. This Don Felder guy,
Why doesn't that name sound familiar?
Because
Well,
he
that's
wasn't
the
the main
funny-
Eagle.
he was like the lead, he was like the who's the
listen.
guy after Ringo, before Ringo?
Yeah.
Pete Best.
He's a Pete Best, kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda-
I would say he's a Pete Best.
You don't.
I mean, I've
God
heard the
damn it!
name.
You're embarrassing
I'm
me.
kidding, I don't
the
even know.
difference between
I didn't read
Pete
the book.
Best and Don Felder.
I'm kidding.
Don Felder. I read this book about the Eagles, and they mentioned Don Felder. Then I saw he had his own book, and he got fucked around in the Eagles. I read it. I just finished yesterday his book that tells everything. He got fired. He was in the Eagles about 12 years. They brought him in as the fifth. There were 4 Eagles. They brought him in as the fifth because they never saw anybody play guitar. Dwayne Allman taught him how to play slide guitar.
Okay.
And he killed it.
Okay.
And they brought him in, and he was in before Joe Walsh.
Okay.
And he was in to bring a little rock and roll energy to the Eagles because they were leaning towards country rock.
Right.
And they brought Don Felder in. And Don Felder and 2 other guys, I want to say Jim Messina, Randy Meisner, an original Eagle. I forget the other important. They all got fucked over by Don Henley and Glenn Frey. Eventually kicked out of the band. But Felder, it's funny, he was such a great guitar, and he wrote Hotel California.
Wow.
And you will see.
Not the words. He just wrote the music.
But
Right.
when they put a record, the most money made is by who wrote the record. Elvis Presley, for instance, never wrote a song in his life.
Right.
But he was the writer because they get the money. And Colonel Tom Parker made him be first name, and that's who gets the most money. And then the real writer would be next for Elvis. And on the Eagles, when Hotel California came out, it was Don Felder, Don Henley, and Glenn Frey. But when they re-released it, Don went last. They just
Wow.
fucked him over always, and he just wouldn't take it. And they fucked every. There was fights on. They were all fucked up.
Sounds like a good book.
Oh, it reads like a novel. But Don Felder, he was just such a great. They did so much cocaine and alcohol and everything. It was amazing. They stayed alive, and they all got sick, big sick, all of them, from all that. But it was amazing. They would fight because of the cocaine.
I know. I'm sure this looks great on camera. Sorry.
Sorry, the cocaine was so. They did so much of it.
Yeah.
Constantly. That it made them paranoid, and they fought. It's famous because even in the induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Right.
when Don Henley said a lot of people thought we didn't get along because they didn't, and then he gave you this bullshit that 90% of the time we had a good time, 10%, but that ain't even true.
Wow.
But anyway. I digress because it's Stevie Nicks.
Well,
caught
when
me.
we started with this thing with my pants, and I want to go back to something that you said, because you said something about if somebody saw me dressed,
Right.
they'd say, anymore, I can tell in the grocery store where I work, I can tell almost every time just by the way someone interacts with me. Like,
Well, that's not how you look there, is it?
no. But my point is that that's what got me thinking about, how you dress or how, people don't say excuse me anymore. Somebody will just walk in, like I'm doing something on
do.
a shelf.
Oh,
People will
God.
walk in front of you, grab what they need, and leave. I'm 99% sure that's a Republican. Because people that say, excuse me, they're nice. They're kind. Kindness.
Empathy.
Right.
That's what kills me about the libtard shit, the anti-liberal. Listen, for anybody still watching this that's on the right, that calls people libtards, everything good that ever happened in this fucking country was brought to you by liberals. From Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, civil rights. And I have to, because of social media, which what we're seeing is really dumb. Everyone has a phone. Everyone's on social media.
I know.
So when I'm arguing with someone, I can't picture them. It could be a toot-toot hillbilly. It could be someone else.
Right.
But these people that think, they always go, but the KKK are Democrats because they're too dumb to know the fact. I would write to them. Look up KKK. Now, the KKK, the Democrat Party back in the day, they called them Southern Democrats. And back in the day, they were the right-wing party. But in the 60s, the parties flipped ideologies. In the 60s, the Democrats became the liberals and vice versa. And what's funny is when I argue with these fucking idiots, I say, aren't you the ones that hate liberals? Yes. Which party are liberals? Oh, the Democrats? Well, KKK is a right-wing organization. Look it up. That's just what it is by definition. But they get confused.
Right.
And it drives me nuts.
So what do you do at the grocery store?
Bags.
I pick.
What does that mean?
That means I don't see it in Wegmans, which is my favorite grocery store in
But
the
is
world.
your grocery store, since it's in such an expensive area, is it even close to Wegmans level?
Is it like a whole? What is it?
No,
What's the name?
it's not.
She doesn't want to
don't
say
wanna
the
say.
name.
Oh,
'Cause
you don't want people to come find you.
No, it's not that. It's probably one of the
you
two
don't want
most
them to-
popular stores in the entire
Does it
country.
start with a W?
No.
That's Wegmans.
It's
Starts
also
with a K.
WHOLE.
Oh, what? Is it?
Yeah, I'm trying not to, because
You don't go to Trader.
once I posted something online about during COVID how we were trying to do this good thing at our store. I got killed from the company.
Why?
Really?
even for saying something really good, they don't like it.
All right.
They
That's
don't like
weird.
it.
So you work at Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
We love
I
Trader
love Trader
Joe.
Joe's.
So what's picking?
Picking is when somebody calls in or you go on your computer and you order your groceries.
Oh.
The thing comes into me. I go around and pick all your groceries. And
Target
then
does.
put them in the bag.
They have them at every store here.
Yeah.
They're just not called pickers, probably.
But I don't see anybody in Wegmans.
Yeah, they got it.
They
They,
even like
buy
a-
it all the time.
Instacart, because I think
Oh, Instacart.
I think it's
why.
done through.
Instacart, and they wear normal clothes, so you can't spot them.
Yes.
You're
Because they
right.
don't work. Instacart people don't necessarily work at the
No,
store.
I think
No,
Wegmans,
they work for Instacart.
Yes.
And the problem with Instacart is if you work for them, yeah, you wear your own clothes, you drive your own car, you play your own music, you don't have a boss, but you don't get insurance. And when you're in your 60s, we work for insurance.
Yeah, that's
That's
smart.
what we work for. I mean, the paycheck. I like my job. Robert likes his job.
Does
What's he
Robert
do?
work at the
He
store
works
too?
in produce.
What?
What's he do?
He works in produce.
produce.
Yeah.
That's
and,
good.
You know, he works his ass off unloading the truck every morning and, you know, boxes of bananas. You can't believe how heavy they are. But anyway. And
How as you know?
we work, because I've tried to lift one once. So we work from 4 a.m. to noon, and then we're out.
That's great. Then you have your whole
4
day.
to noon.
4A.
So you guys
What
go to
kind
bed
of
early.
life?
We love it because we get home about noon, and then we can do stuff, go to doctor's appointment or whatever, and then our day off can really be a day off.
Speaking of doctor's appointments, when you see this, I'll be a happy or a sad guy because in 1 hour, a doctor is going to cut me in my taint.
I don't think it's going to cut you. I think it's just a
Taint?
needle. I don't think
Taint?
in the taint.
In the taint.
In the
They
poor
go
booby.
up the
I feel-
taint.
I've never heard of that in my life.
They don't go up the taint. I
They
think
go
There
up
is no
the,
up.
There's
Can
no
I-
up in the taint. They're going in the taint.
In.
Into the prostate.
They're going with a camera.
Up the butt.
Okay.
They're going with a camera up the taint.
Okay.
No, they're going
There's
with
no
a camera
hole there.
up the butt.
Well, they're going to
Look,
make
the
one, I
camera's
guess.
going up the butt. The needle goes in the taint. It's like boop. That's it.
And gets the. I'm getting a.
A biopsy.
Oscopy of
No,
some kind.
biopsy.
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 I'm
But-
getting a biopsy of my
Prostate.
Right. But didn't you go through all this with the Chinese doctor that saved your life?
That was,
For
a
I've
different
gone
cancer.
through a whole bunch of shit.
that was nasal
I got
pharyngeal.
cancer all over the joint.
Well, can he do this too?
What?
Well, that was
cancer.
that was a
Once
late.
they find out if it's really cancer,
It
then
might not even be cancer. They just saw something on the MRI that
Wait.
This is the bladder thing, right?
No, I
No,
have
this is a
cancer. in the
prostate.
I have that cancer. Bladder.
Because we read
He
on
had
that,
it.
and it looks not too severe if you catch it in time, right?
they
Exactly.
did that.
Now, this is the prostate, different from the bladder.
Yes.
Same doctor, though, and by the way,
Same area of expertise.
By the way,
urology.
Dr. Joseph, fortunately for me, through a friend, my urologist is the head of urology.
Of course he is.
So I feel at least better about it.
Yeah, hell
But
yes.
he usually, matter of fact, in a few weeks, I have to go back and have him go up my penis with a camera into the bladder. But I was thinking
That we have
today,
to
when
see.
he goes up my ass, why don't I say, bro, I'm here.
scrape
Can't
some.
go up my Peter.
Right.
No, because I think you're going to go through enough today. I think we give you a little bit of a break. A month from now, then you can go back in for the other thing.
I would rather have all of it in one.
No.
Oh, I agree. But then
It's
they
not
can't
like he's
get all
going
the
to
money.
Beth, it's not like he's going to sleep.
Well, you called it.
No,
Right.
it's not that. It's he's not going to be sleeping. So
Right.
it's
They're
going to
different areas and different
and
instruments.
it's not going to be a great experience for him. So, you know, they're already what you know why they want you to make sure you eat? Why Jake has to make you one of his fancy protein shakes? Because they don't want you to pass out.
I would pass out.
Why would you tell me that?
I wasn't
They're gonna numb
because
you.
you're saying you want to have a
my
whole other thing
God.
done.
They're gonna numb
Oh,
you.
I forgot my Xanax.
Please tell me you're lying.
She's
Shit,
got-
you honey. I was,
Did you
honey.
really forget it?
Yes.
Oh, Bobby.
Okay, I want to jump in. I'm doing what I'm having done next Friday.
What
Got
are
to
you
go to
getting?
the doctor.
What?
I haven't been able to pee in like 3 years. Like I can't pee.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
can't?
I mean, I feel like I got to pee. I go in the bathroom, nothing. Okay, and it's been getting worse and worse
But
and
you
worse.
do pee.
Well, if I push, I can get some pee, but it's called.
Oh, you got to go to a urologist, honey.
So I go to the urologist, and he said, when you had your hysterectomy 10 years ago, apparently your uterus holds up your bladder. And when you don't have your uterus anymore, your bladder falls over after a certain time. And when it falls over, the pee can't come out because it's horizontal. And
Oh,
your
so you gotta get
bladder
that-
has to be, so they have to go in there and tie it up. So
Give you
it'll
a
be.
bladder lift.
And I'm like, how didn't anybody tell me this 2 years ago?
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, I'm thinking, oh God, I'm gonna have to self-catheterize myself and shit.
So what? So are you gonna go to sleep and get an operation?
Hell yes, I'm going to sleep,
Bubby,
tying up my
I am
bladder.
so pissed off. They don't want me to pass the fuck out.
You're not. That's for wussies. Like Jake would
Me.
pass out.
I would pass out before they touched me.
Jake would pass out as soon as he saw the needle. You're not. You're a whole
They're
different
going
category.
to numb you, dude.
Yeah.
What?
They're gonna numb you.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Numb, that's all.
You're right.
But-
You get a little shot, a little pinch,
Okay,
and then
hold on. If she didn't, my best friend from Philadelphia had the pancreatic cancer. Of course, I had to call him. I said,
Prostate. You
What?
keep your prostate.
I get them mixed up
what
too.
I say?
pancreatic.
Oh, Jesus. Prostate. Prostate. He had it. I said, bro, how was the biopsy? He said, they put me to sleep. The same doctor that does my penis, the guys that go to sleep for that, he doesn't put anybody to sleep.
Because it's not good to go under anesthesia. It's
I'll
not good for
take
your
it.
brain.
I love
it's not
anesthesia.
good for you. You're 80 years old almost.
People die under anesthesia.
Yeah.
Oh, people die walking across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love anesthesia. It's the
Look,
best
you're
nap.
going to be
Me too.
fine.
I'm with you, Beth. Give me
I
Yeah.
shouldn't have told you. That's why they told me. That's the only reason they want you to eat. Because some people, if you go all day without eating and your blood sugar is so low, like that's what would
Yeah.
cause
It's
it.
a
You're
blood
gonna be
sugar
I
fine.
passed out at the dermatologist from her rubbing my leg because I had no blood sugar because I didn't eat all day.
Will the
Wow.
shake, bro, will the shake help?
Yes.
Yes.
It'll be perfect for
Full
you.
of
It's
all
light.
the nutrients.
It's light, gives you all the nutrients.
Motherfucker, pass out.
Oh, you're going to be on the Xanax. You're going to be. I told him he should hit his vape pen.
No.
He said no too.
bro.
So your vape pen is pot?
Yeah.
Wow, because mine's just
You got to get the good stuff. You should have seen him giggling his ass off the
they
other
don't.
night.
I just found out they don't make my
you
things anymore.
refill it.
Yeah, and this is the greatest thing in the world. They don't make them anymore. I've looked everywhere in the world, and in the UK, there's a guy selling 10 of these for $200. There's nothing in them. They're empty. They're disposable, but they're not going to make them anymore. And it's like,
You switch to the pouches.
nah.
Yeah, no, it's hard for women to do that.
I like the
Inhale, I
the
know.
fake cigarette part of it.
I was on those for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's the fixation of the
Plus, I mix a bottle of 0 with a bottle of 0.3.
Yeah.
So it's barely a hit. All right, before I forget, I got to ask you. We want to know. This is a Rochester thing. We want to know the TV show we watch now, Love After Lockup. You had a couple from Rochester.
Really?
And they were nuts. And I said to Robert, there's no way they didn't have these two on.
Well, we don't have a radio anymore. I would have.
Well, this was like 5 years ago.
Oh, what's their names?
Shit, I don't know.
Love after lockup. So who was locked up? The guy or the girl?
the guy.
And then
And she had waited for him for like 10 years, and he already had a chick, a wife, and they all lived in
I'm
Rochester.
dying to know the guy's name.
well, I
What
mean
does
that's
it? It's John.
that's
Now
not-
do you know?
that's not so uncommon though. Like look at that Luigi Mangione. You know how many girls want him? And he's going to
this
jail
show,
for life or death penalty.
these chicks, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 they spend on these guys. How do you spend that much money in the clink?
Sarah Simmons and Michael Simmons are
Let me see. You got a picture?
No, just
I'm sure that's it. Yeah. Oh,
I mean, how many Love After Lockups could we,
that's them.
be?
Did you hear the story? I saw this today. In 2014, some guy was convicted. No, it was before that, but he was convicted of like 95 years for like some ridiculous robbery. He accidentally was let out. Not supposed to be out yet. It took 7 years for them to realize that they had let him out early.
Good for him.
But in that time, he remarried his wife, like was coaching his son's soccer team, turned into this great person. Aww. And then he had to go back to jail. Oh. But then the judge was like, this is ridiculous. They ended up letting him out, and it was all good. But
that's so cool.
Democrat.
Where'd you see that?
Instagram, yeah.
So let me tell you, we know a lot of broads that had fake tits. I mean, it sounds like a bad description, fake tit. But they had breast
implants.
Right.
But I know a woman that had such beautiful titties, she cut half of them off.
He's talking about you, Beth. When you had a breast reduction, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
A breast
Did
reduction.
your mom have that too, or someone?
No, my mom would love a breast reduction.
I think my mom did.
Yeah, your mom did.
I thought your boobs look smaller.
I was like, I was going to say.
Now, she'll probably deny this. I hope Doreen was there.
I was there.
She came over to our house right after the operation, picked
Flash
up her
beams.
thing, and by the way, they were like movie star titties.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was showing everybody. I mean, anybody. I'm like, look, and you know, I don't know if you...
That doctor.
Yeah, he was in Rochester.
Do they hold up?
What was his name?
Do they hold up? Are they still
Yeah,
good?
I mean, you know, it's been 30 years. I haven't had any kids.
But gravity eventually will take over
Oh,
again.
yeah.
What
you
was
know.
the intent originally?
They were just so big. They were killing my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I found out insurance will pay for it if you want to get them made smaller.
No kidding.
And oh yeah, and
Nice.
I was really glad that I did that.
And she's even gladder that you told everybody that she did.
Oh, I don't care. That's one
What's
of our,
wrong? A
our
reduction.
stories.
I think it's, in this day and age, a woman getting a reduction shows strength and knowledge and
Oh, yeah, 100%.
power.
It's still...
I wish we had the picture of the tits at Mike Donahue's house.
Oh, those were huge.
Though we were at a party and this woman came over. I think they were triple M's.
I do
or
have a
something.
picture of it.
I'm not kidding you.
I do have a picture. They're so huge that you would say it was a joke. I actually thought she put like two, bigger than a basketball. Like
Yeah.
I thought she had,
It was
I
real.
thought she was dressed in a costume.
Right.
But no, she let me feel her skin and everything. I was like, oh,
And they were natural?
no.
No.
Natural.
No.
Jake,
How long ago was this?
Like a year ago.
How old is she?
She was like
35,
30s.
that
Yeah,
kind.
it's all going to be fun till
was-
you're about 60.
They were
Well, she
You
was
can't get in
ridiculous.
your car.
She was a dancer.
Oh, she was?
Hope so.
Yes.
I didn't
What
know
else
she
she
was a
gonna do?
dancer.
She was a stripper.
I didn't know that.
How else is she
I thought she
walking?
told me she was
That's
did
an
something
investment.
else.
It's an investment on her property.
Yeah.
She sees more
She
income.
was a headliner and what kills me is human beings, we're all so fucking different. We all have different wants and needs that I don't understand. And at this party, I personally was repulsed. Honestly, it
Yeah.
was a freak.
Yeah.
No, this is a freak.
Yeah.
But there were men there that actually came up to me and said, "Bro, you see how delish?" And they would line
Somebody
up.
said delish?
They would line up and to talk to her.
Yeah,
We got pictures. This is something like you never seen.
it
But
was
you
kind of
can't-
freaky.
You can't have a real relationship if you're a woman like this. Nothing that's coming at you you have to put it through so many filters. And how do you know, oh, this guy doesn't like me for that? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't understand anything. I don't understand why we need shoes where we don't tie our own fucking shoelaces.
I'm wearing them, bitch. Right here.
Skechers Step-ins.
Do you know a guy named Bobby Slayton? Of course
Yes.
you do. He's a spokesman.
For the Skechers
Come
Step-ins.
on, these are those Step-ins.
But we tried to buy them and they didn't work.
Oh, they're really, they have so many kinds now.
But don't you just kind of want to tighten them a little bit?
I wear these for loafing around, and I wear my real shit for walking.
yeah, if you're doing
tie
exercise.
shoes.
Yeah.
Because now they got a thing where you never have to put Christmas lights up again. It's like
We got that too.
but that's a great part of. But see, I don't know.
Wait, we have a Christmas tree that comes with the lights
No,
on it.
not the tree. Your house.
She means your house.
Oh, what do you mean you don't?
I don't know. I guess they put them all up behind.
We had that.
Yeah.
Remember, Bub?
I have those in my house. They come and
Yeah,
they do
co-
it, but they take them down.
No,
No,
she
this
means,
is a
she
Impermanent.
means they're
I've
up there
seen them.
permanent.
right,
Then,
and it's got
like,
the remote.
you could probably make them orange for Halloween, and you could probably make them,
Right.
red, white, and blue for 4th of July. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Exactly.
I kind of think that's
I
actually cool.
I don't know. I'm in this thing where I'm like, God, I love the internet, but I think that's where everything started to really
is.
fall apart. The
But
internet's
Beth, how many years did you do on stand-up?
about 25.
Wow.
That's a lot of years.
And I just want folks to know, did you originally go right to Nashville, or where'd you go?
I went to Texas,
What town?
Dallas, because I was dating Gene, and then I lived there for a couple years, right by the airport, and then from there I went to Nashville to work on that radio station.
Yeah.
Got fired from them, came to Rochester, got fired from here, went back to Nashville, got fired from there, and then went back to a real job.
Why'd you keep getting fired? What were you getting fired?
Because I don't know. They would say it's not appropriate to be sleeping in the lobby when the station opens in the morning and shit like that.
It's just
But
ridiculous.
tell
I was
about-
in and out of sobriety.
Tell about the TV show.
Oh, the Kyra Sedgwick?
Yeah.
That was on one episode.
Yeah, but weren't they modeling?
Oh, okay. So when I was working on KDF in Nashville, we kidnapped Kevin Bacon, who was supposed to do an interview with another radio station.
Oh, yeah,
And we went to his
yeah,
hotel and said, "Hey, come to our station first." And he's like, "Sure, whatever." Well, he apparently thought that was cool because a couple weeks later, his wife called me, Kyra Sedgwick, and said, "Hey, we're doing a TV show, and my husband said you're really fun and trippy, and can you send us some of your stuff?" And so I did, and her and I talked for a while, and then they did this TV show, and it wasn't very good.
I didn't last much.
No, but they didn't have any real, and anything DJing I ever did was from you. Anytime anybody said, I said, this is the guy you need to talk to. I don't know nothing, clearly. And,
I don't either.
No, not true. How long have you done this?
Yeah.
Huh? I
Like
did
50?
40. No.
40 on the radio.
a
More
little
than 40.
But reading the Eagles books, not just the days of promoting rock and roll shows and stuff before that was even more fun than the radio. There was so much shit.
Oh,
that I
God.
did.
Yeah. Before the internet.
Yeah.
When you go to the concert, you didn't know what songs they were going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't just look it up and decide whether you were going to go or not. Oh.
Speaking of concerts in Nashville, I'm always seeing like a new country bar opens, like an artist. How do they is it like they take over a different place, or because don't they run out of room, the main area?
What they do is they knock down gorgeous, beautiful buildings. Like, I can't even believe the Ryman is still standing. They take beautiful old buildings,
turn 'em into
knock them
some-
down, and turn them into,
some artist's country music bar.
douche nozzles,
Now, speaking of Nashville, like, what are gas prices like there? Are they high? Like, because
$4.
oh, that's not as bad. I thought it was going to be more like California, where they're almost $5-6 now.
No.
'Cause
Well, that's always, California was always way higher.
Yeah, it is way higher.
we're
Is that-
lucky with the gas price right now. We have an electric car from Electric Car Corner here, and it's so great because we barely have to get gas.
Right.
Because we have a hybrid, but I'm telling you, we live in a condominium,
Right.
and if I lived in a house, I would have an all-electric car. I love that shit.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, just
No.
because of the money.
But the hybrid
And they're
is
quiet.
phenomenal.
They're
Yeah.
so quiet. They're so fast. And here in Rochester, there's a place called Electric Car Corner, it's got just every electric car you can think of, and for
But-
half
It's like
the
a
price.
dealership.
But what
Pre-owned.
Pre-owned.
Like your shoot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
No,
getting them for
but,
half
you know,
price.
That's a good point, Jay, because when we went there, I couldn't believe all high-end electric shit.
Right.
Half price.
Cadillac
because
Lyric.
someone took the beating. Someone already bought it new. Some
They
of
just
them
don't say used anymore, right?
hardly
Pre-owned.
pre-owned,
Pre-owned.
pre-enjoyed,
Previously enjoyed.
used if you want. But Electric Car Corner, I tell every one of my friends, if you're getting ready
Right.
to buy a new car, please just look. Don't buy it. You don't have to, but look.
Right.
And you will see how you can get a fancy car for half of what you would have paid. And so some guy put 20,000 on it.
Yeah.
Miles. That's nothing.
No, that's nothing. In fact, I just bought my dream car that I've wanted my whole
What you get?
life. And if we had the money, we couldn't find the car. And if we had the car, then we didn't have the money. And I got a 2019 red Volkswagen Beetle.
That's so, you know, we were going to buy one.
Convertible?
They don't, I wanted to get a new convertible
Yeah.
Volkswagen
Yep.
because Ponytail, she had one, his old lady.
He got it for her, yeah.
And I think TC, I think anywhere I wanted to get one, they don't make them anymore.
No.
That's why.
19 was the last year.
Oh, 19?
2019, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you have the one that when I grew up playing Stub Bug, like that game. Like,
Yeah.
See? Oh,
Punch
where's
buggy.
Robert?
What do you mean?
Well, in Long Island, we had a different name. I had to adapt to Punch Buggy when I moved to Rochester.
See, I was trying to tell Robert about that because now I'm in all the groups on Facebook, the VW groups.
Oh yeah.
And but the inside of this thing is all it's what's the word I'm looking for, Laura?
Computers.
Electronic?
No, it's
Antique.
honey, what's the word for how the inside of the buggy looks? The Beetle.
Shitty.
No. Retro.
Retro.
Right. The little speakers are Fender,
Oh,
and
cute.
it's like it is
That's
so.
cute.
Doreen started to tell me about punching you in the arm. I was
Yeah.
trying to tell you
It
this.
was a game growing up. I mean, when we had long road trips, that was the game to play.
Well, tell
you
me
got
the
to
game.
Punch the shit out
Well,
of
if you
your
saw
siblings.
a beetle, someone's driving or not driving, you're just walking down the street and you see a beetle, you can punch somebody and say
You
punch
say
buggy.
Punch Buggy.
Yeah.
Punch buggy.
But in Long Island, it was Stud Bug. Stud Bug. I don't know why we had a different name for it, but it's Punch Buggy.
I know we didn't know
Everywhere
any of
else.
this.
Speaking of, are you up to date on Ted Lasso?
Oh
No,
no, we
well,
have to.
the-
No, we're gonna watch them tonight.
What, have you seen 3?
Yeah.
Oh, how is 3?
Well,
Don't-
there's a scene where they don't get each other's references because they're in England and it's
Oh, that's
you
fun.
know Jason's character Ted is from the United
Kansas?
States, so that they made a few references. It's like what, but it's I don't want to say it because it's funny and
Yeah,
it plays
we-
through the whole episode. So
Yeah,
Have you
well,
guys seen? I know you have. What is it?
you really did need him. He's your
Told
brain.
you. DT3 St. Louis, DTF St. Louis. Jason Bateman. It's up for 13 Emmys.
Well, I love Jason Bateman. Is that the one? He's a bad guy. Is he?
How do
Is
you
it his
have you not heard of
podcast
this?
or is it a
There's
show?
3 people in the show.
It's a podcast. His podcast.
It's not a podcast. No, that's him and Will Arnett.
Oh.
This is a TV show called DTF St. Louis. It's him, Linda
Does it stand
Cardinelli.
for Down to Fuck?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not what you think it is. And I don't want to give anything away. I cannot believe you haven't heard this show.
Wait.
HBO Max.
Is he a bad guy? Is all I want to know.
No.
Okay.
I love Jason Bateman. So
Right.
I'm
Me too,
excited
everything.
to try
And
it.
now that it's up for all the awards, anything you see is going to be a spoiler. So it's not that long, maybe 7
That's good.
episodes.
That-
Oh, we'll watch that.
It's new.
What's it on?
HBO.
We got it.
You sure?
I'm positive. We have everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
of
you
you,
gotta
we have everything.
you gotta see this because
I think I have double of stuff.
You're gonna ask me the Rotten Tomatoes score, right?
Yeah. What is it?
89.
That's wonderful.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's great.
Well,
a great
we gotta
show.
go get. I gotta go get
Yeah,
me a
you do gotta go.
Salvatore's pizza. I'm really hungry. And
Salvatore.
.com. And gotta, if you're looking to get a franchise or anything, or want to be your own business owner, check them out. Besides getting great pizza from them, you can also open a Salvatore's.
You could get one. And while Beth is here, maybe Laura Badane will take you over to Mikey Amalfi's marijuana store.
Why
Cannabis
do I need
corner.
that?
Oh, they got a cannabis
It's
corner.
like a jewelry store.
I
It's
don't
right
smoke
around
pot.
the corner. You got gummy, herbs.
I need this.
Bobby,
get
she's
that
sober.
with-
She doesn't
They
do
don't
that
have 'em
stuff.
Get
anymore.
that
It's
with
a
marijuana in it.
Can
It's a
someone be
C4
sober
clearomizer.
can someone be sober and smoke marijuana?
No.
Sometimes you can.
You're not sober anymore, though.
Well, yeah, you
Right.
could be sober from alcohol only.
well, any mind altering.
It's
Well,
called
substance.
Cali sober.
I know someone who's sober and they smoke marijuana.
Who that?
I'm not going to say names.
Yeah, it's a.
Who, me?
No, you're not sober.
So you don't. Drink,
You were
but
hanging
you
out at
smoke pot.
Soda's Point last weekend. You definitely weren't sober.
I wasn't then. I did like 2 years, and then since then I've consumed like 7 times.
Yeah, it was rare for me to see him drinking last weekend. It was kind of fun.
It was a choice. It wasn't.
His baby sister got a big kick out of it.
Wow. So you're reading about all this Brad Pitt
Yeah,
business.
yeah,
That's
he's-
really stirring shit up.
You mean the fact that the kids don't want to be with him anymore?
No, the fact that he said he's no longer
Longer
sober.
sober.
He said that himself. And people are like, what? Why would you like out yourself? And he's like, well, I know how to control drink now.
He's
And it's like,
controlling
no,
it
you
now.
don't.
He thinks he is.
I can't because I've never had the issue, even though I've done
Because you've never been
even
sober.
heroin. But I can't speak unless you're that person. But I just don't get. I don't get how, like, you can't smoke herb, for instance. If you were an alcoholic and you're sober, why can't you smoke a little herb?
I have one of my best friends was a heroin addict for a long time.
I know. I
And-
just saw his father. So'd you.
Okay.
We're talking about the same guy? There's
Probably
2 of
different.
them.
You have
There's
a
3 of
couple.
them. There's a lot of them. One I was talking about, got clean a few years, and then now he drinks and smokes, but
He's not going to touch heroin.
no,
Right.
No, I mean he's got
You
a family, he's got a job. Like
Yeah.
Well, the reason the only thing about pot is you smoke pot and here and there and blah 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 and everything's going just fine, and one night you're at a particularly lovely party and the ice is all clinky and and you're like, oh, I'll
it's the
just
gateway.
have one.
It's a gateway drug.
And then boom, you're off to the races again. Eventually, you get comfortable in one and you think, I got this. I
Well,
can just have
the
one.
other guy you were thinking of, stone cold.
Yeah.
Zero anything. If he touches pot, he is afraid he's gonna go down the deep
Yeah, I think
end.
it depends on the person. I actually do. I could be naive, but I believe that Brad Pitt might have the ability to now just have a glass of wine at a nice dinner with his new girl. Angelina Jolie gave him the pipe. He lost all his kids.
I didn't know he
everything.
had a problem.
I really
that's
didn't
sort
either.
of how it went bad. I think with Angelina Jolie, I think there was issues. They were on their private jet, and he kind of had a fight with their one son, and I think that's how it all started, the downfall.
But I just want to make a point that every human being is completely different.
Yeah.
Yes.
The people that have the issue that Beth is explaining, they have that issue. But there are also people, like you mentioned, that could smoke some herb and he knows he'll never touch that heroin. He knows. And in the book I just read, I can't get it out of my head, my main man, Don Felder, they did everything. And when the heroin came around, they did piles of everything. But he came to he saw people get demolished,
Yeah.
fucked their whole life, and his brain said, I just can't let that happen to me, and cut back everything.
Well, I know. Here's something even crazier. This building we're in right now is where he was treated for rehab. This was a rehab center.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me.
Where who? The guy
The guy we were just talking about.
guy whose father we saw?
No, the other guy who
This was a local rehab?
someone 2 days ago was trying to check somebody in. Her diaper's still outside in the parking lot.
Come on.
That's
It was disgusting. Like we had to pay for Ubers the first few months we were here. People were knocking at the door trying to check themselves in, and we had to get him an Uber to wherever it moved to. But yeah, this building was in Rob. I'll say his name. He's not afraid to say it. It's Rob, and he walked in here. He's like, "Holy shit, dude!" He's like, I did treatment in this building.
Oh my gosh. It's funny when you told that story, I always got a coincidence. But when we were doing rock and roll at the Triangle Theater, I don't know what the name of it is now, but anyway. Upstairs, they had battered women.
Oh, yeah.
And isn't that a terrible name? I don't even know if they have it anymore. But that was a real place.
That was the name of a band?
No,
the
that's
shelter,
funny.
the
I was gonna
battered
say,
women
yeah,
It
that's
was
shelter.
a
bad.
shelter for battered
Oh,
women.
okay.
They still have
Oh, it's
them.
still there. There's one right behind the Winton Air.
But do they use that
It's a
name?
house. I think it was because Bianca was telling me when she worked at the Winton Air, these girls they'd go for walks and she got to talk to them.
Yeah.
And they were all.
Well, just so you know, they're not supposed to reveal the locations of these places. That's one of the
Right.
things because they don't want husbands showing up
Well,
there.
that's what happened. So
Or
when we were at the Triangle Theater, I went to work there every day. We had shows, but not every day. I had an office right where the whole theater part was.
Uh-huh.
And one day a guy came looking for his wife. And he wanted to beat me. That's when I went and bought a gun. That's when I went and bought my first gun.
Really?
I go, bro, does it look like I got women? Give me my wife. I will beat you. Where is she? Because he thinks I'm hiding. They're out of their fucking. They were upstairs, though. Not, it was the JC, the original JY.
Oh.
JCC. I had two uncles that lived there, Uncle Ace and Uncle Tommy.
Oh, that's
the people
fun.
So
lived
you
there.
got guns?
Yeah.
It's got
With
one
this?
for protection.
They're in a safe and he doesn't even, I got to get rid
Oh,
of them.
because of my Parkinson's?
Well, even without that, I'm surprised, but I get it. But I get
He went
it.
through a very small gun phase, and then those guns were locked in a safe, and they're so rusted because they're not taken care of. When you have a gun, you gotta take care of it. You gotta clean it and oil it, and he did nothing. But I have ammunition and guns, but I'm gonna sell them.
Listen, today, in this over-weaponized United States of America, we're the only country that has more weapons than people. And people, I don't want to go into the rap.
Yeah, because we gotta go.
Okay, I don't want to get into the gun rap.
Yeah, let's not.
But if you don't, you gotta have it. Who knows?
You don't have to.
I don't
it,
have to
but
have a gun.
I shouldn't have to either.
If you're crazy enough, you can. Well, you can't beat like if a gun shoots me, it's gonna shoot me.
I heard if you use like wasp spray, like I could shoot him
Yeah.
from here and hit him in the face, and they can't. That's all you need.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What's
keep
that?
Take him out.
Wasp spray.
Wasp spray. It's
like
a
bee
Why don't
spray.
you just
spray him
get,
in the face with wasp spray.
why don't you just get rape spray?
So whatever. Say because I don't think that goes as far. No, this like will shoot like 30 feet.
I never
It's
heard
so you
of
can
it.
hit the nests up high. So it's got
Oh,
a,
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
The thing
wicked
is, Jake,
scream.
if you have wasp spray and they have a gun and they shoot and you shoot with your wasp,
you got to get them before they see you though. That's you got to hide and
Yeah, you got to get your can out. And,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, catch Beth Donahue at the Tony D's. She'll be there for sure because she's here with Sister Laura. And we're
and
getting
Robert
up.
Weedman.
And Robert Weedman. Beth
Brother
Donahue-Weedman.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
my husband.
fabulous government Weedman. His uncle, his grandfather, what is it?
Oh, God.
Okay,
All right. When
you're
we
about
hang-
to close up, so
Yeah.
you can't
keep going.
start new
Sorry,
topics. Wease.
sorry. I'm not good at this.
Gotta keep you focused here.
All right, I'm going to get me a biopsy. Boy, is it going to be fun.
gonna be
My
great.
wife tells me the guy doesn't want me to pass out. Boy, that makes me feel good.
Thanks for having me,
Motherfucker.
guys.
It's a good thing
Thanks for
Laura
coming.
has.
Sorry it wasn't very funny.
It's nice to be important, Bubby.
But it's more important to be nice.
Oy, oy, oy.